Nicknlex here.
Hey everyone!
How's it going, guys? So tonight,
What is happening?
it's a blooper, so we're just gonna leave it in for the fun of it. So tonight we're gonna react to some Rush. There we go. And I know we shocked you with...
That's a surprise for me. I didn't know what we were going to do.
I know we shocked you with a little bit of Whitesnake, but we're going to keep on doing like stuff we don't know, you know. I know...
All genres.
All genres are welcome, you know. So we have to give...
Most, I guess.
Well, you're not all of genres. Not all genres. Like, I'm not going to play any reggaeton.
Yeah,
I'm not going to do that. But yeah, just everything rock, classical, jazz, you know.
Glam.
Yeah, but glam, why not? I just learned that as well, that it's glam instead of hair rock or hair metal. But yeah, we're just going to cover that as well. Why not? I mean, you know, there's like an entire like galaxy of people that like that stuff. So why not also give them a little bit? But we want to get back to Rush.
Woohoo!
And
what are we doing?
So we're going to do, today we're going to do Red Barchetta.
Ooh.
And I hope I'm pronouncing it correctly.
Sure.
We did listen to it in the live, in the Cinema Strangiato, but it was really hard to understand. You couldn't really understand the lyrics. It sounded really cool, so I just want to react to it.
Okay, sounds good. So other than that, you've never heard it before then?
I think I did, because I did own moving pictures. I'm sure I know it, but I just, you know, I don't remember it.
Not that
I
you
kinda
could
like,
say that's the
I couldn't like pinpoint like every like section.
Okay.
But it's still a reaction. I mean, it's maybe not the first time, but I'm still gonna enjoy it as I'm listening to the album version for the first time, because maybe last time I listened to it
in its full glory with headphones, and I've never heard this before. That's
and maybe last time I listened to it on CD, and like 10 years ago, and I didn't pay attention. So, see?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's get into it. I'm really excited because, like, I really loved what I heard in the live version, but it was just too much. It was too much going on.
There was a lot going on.
I couldn't really like focus, and you can really hear it getting like a lot.
Yeah, and if you guys want to check out our live stream where we talk about Cinema Strangiato, if you weren't there, check it out.
Yeah.
And other Rush reactions that we've done as well, and we're planning on doing many, many more. So
yes, we will.
Let's get started. Oh.
Okay, so let's see. Okay.
All right.
1, 2, 3. All harmonics.
No one knows about. He says it used to be a farm before the motor law. And on Sundays I eat with the ice and hum the turbine freight. Too far outside the wire where my white-haired uncle waits.
It's so loud. good.
It
It's
is.
so good.
I
And
definitely recognize
yeah,
it.
me
from
too.
the
I
movie.
recognize it like a lot, but it's so good. It's so, and I understand the lyrics. But he's like,
much clearer.
I love how he said like, before the motor law, and and then while my white-haired uncle waits, and I love how he sings. I just love how he pronounces a lot of words.
Light.
Yes,
Light.
it's so him, and it's so, and seeing them live was such a good experience. The way he plays, I can just visualize him like with his fingers,
This
like
one picture.
just like this,
I
like,
love
and
it.
then very
Oh,
centered, very
yes,
centered, like
yes, you're
you
right.
know. And then, but his left hand is so all
Going
over the place.
crazy.
So
good. And
what do you think?
Neil's fills are awesome too. Definitely loved how it started with the harmonics of the guitar.
Bum,
That was a
bum,
nice
bum, bum.
touch.
Yeah.
That's why I remembered it first, and I'm like, I wonder if it was this song, and then when the other part started, I remembered.
And it does sound very different. I think they were playing it or slower.
I think they were, yeah.
Yeah, and I mean you couldn't understand Getty at all because it was it's so high, you know.
It
so
is.
it's so great to
But it's
listen
really
to
great. It's very catchy. This is definitely, I can feel the like energy coming through as always with Rush, but they're just so unique. Each and every one
like
of them.
literally
them.
it
The
sounds
three.
like you put it on and you're like, that's Rush.
Yeah.
Instantly recognizable, the style, just the combination of those three guys is so unique. Like if you would take one out of there, it wouldn't be Rush anymore. It's impossible. So that's why I love that they were together so long and they kept together. They never changed any. I mean, the first drummer.
Oh yeah.
Like he got, what happened with him?
I can't remember, but
But he got replaced. I think he was sick. He couldn't tour.
oh, okay.
He couldn't take the tours. He was mentally
Oh wow.
like it was too much.
Well, it is. I'm sure a lot.
But
But
yeah,
this is so great. I love this song. Definitely, just very catchy and very. I can see how this song is in moving pictures. I mean, from
It
this
sounds very moving pictures.
Yeah,
very
we've heard,
80s, but
obviously,
not too
way
like
before.
synthy.
Yeah, way before we started the channel, we already knew Tom Sawyer, obviously. But then YYZ, we've heard the Camera Eye, and this definitely goes in there really nicely.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I think now we can just listen to the whole thing
I think
again.
so too, yeah.
And it's so crazy how many views Tom Sawyer has.
Compared to everything else, that's what I was going to say when I looked over and saw
That's
Tom
like,
Sawyer.
I think everybody knows that song.
I
like
think
Rush,
so.
oh yeah, don't they play Tom Sawyer? It's like,
Yeah.
but I mean, you're missing a universe.
And that was
of
us.
greatness.
That was literally us. Like, we
Sad
knew
but
Tom
true.
Sawyer and maybe a few others, but that's... well, you had heard this album, you say, but... Yeah, I had never heard it.
And then I've heard some songs, but like tributes, like tribute to Rush, and then inspirations, and like, you know, so, okay.
Let's
continue,
guys.
Thank you guys.
I love it. Okay, did you rewound it, right? Okay, here we go.
Screaming through the valley as another
So creative. Oh my god.
And I
can't
love the
believe.
fade out.
I can't believe that they were so young and already so creative, all of them. And then we saw them literally 35 years later.
40 years later, because it was the R40 tour. It was their 40th anniversary.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that's insane.
But I mean, so they started 75. This was 5 years into their career, and they come up with this.
Yeah.
Isn't that crazy?
That
Tom
is.
Sawyer, Red Barchetta, YYZ.
They really
Just
had
all of
something
them,
so special.
They're just like unmatched. I'm sorry. And there's bands, yes, we listen to bands like Dream Theater, and they're obviously inspired by these bands, and they're took it up a notch and stuff, but sometimes less is more.
Yes.
And you know, or more is more. Like Yngwie Malmsteen. But I love Yngwie Malmsteen. I'm sorry, but his first 2-3 records are just unmatched. Like, they're so good. If you like guitar playing, please check out Yngwie Malmsteen, the first records. Maybe just the first. Big shout out to MV Unit 3.
Yes.
Thank you so much again. I was like literally talked to my mom yesterday because you sent me that Rising Force record. That's the record that made me start and play guitar and practice 8 hours a day. I was obsessed. And I told my mom, hey, guess what? The CD you brought me, I got that new. And I was like, and she was like, oh my god. Because she was like, oh, I'm going to buy you a guitar.
Did
Because
you learn how to play?
No. It was like this. I had an acoustic guitar, and then she heard, like, on a cassette, Black Star. You guys that know Yngwie Malmsteen will know. She's like, if you learn that, I buy you an electric guitar. Like, and then she's like, how could I have been so foolish to ask you to learn that to buy a guitar? It's music that's so difficult, to play. But well, enough of Yngwie. But yeah, sometimes, I mean, less is more, and like the way they play, I think, is enough.
Yeah, I agree. Their style is so awesome. This song is really, really great. I love that we chose this one, even though we had heard it in the Cinema Strangiato. It really feels so different, to hear them up close, and to hear also Geddy's voice, like you said.
Like the way he said.
Not only the way he pronounces, but
mountainside.
what I was like saying is just the tone of his voice and how high he could get versus like what we saw in Cinema Strangiato. So that was really like, wow. I can really tell now, like side by side, basically. But he's such a good job.
But
he's
still,
so amazing.
such a good musician. And she was like, oh, he's really hot.
I know.
He's really hot. Look at his legs. And I'm like,
I
mean, you have to give it to the man. He does look amazing.
He looks so good, and
even
really
like in the
still
Cinema
got it.
Strangiato, like Tom Morello's wife said, he's just so sexy.
He is.
But then he has something very special about him. I guess all three of them have something very unique to them. Alex is just super nice. You can just feel that he's like the nicest guy.
Yeah.
If you like just meet him on the street, he would be like, "Hey,"
Yes.
And then Neil is more like me. I'm also very
like an encapsulated genius. I think.
Well, I'm not a genius.
Well,
but
I'm saying Neil. I'm talking about Neil.
Yeah, but I'm also I'm. That's very funny. Well, I'm just like a person. I like to stay, by myself, and I've never been like, oh, I'm gonna show off. I'm not like that. And he has the capacity to have everybody, to be like, oh my god, and he's just like, I'm going to my bus now. See ya.
Yeah.
So I kind of like that. I like that,
Yeah.
Well, thank you guys for watching. We really enjoyed this. I hope you
Yes.
guys enjoyed, and we'll see you in the next one.
More Rush coming soon.
Yes.
Promise. Lots of other fun stuff too. Thank you guys so much for being here. We hope to see you in the next video.
Bye.
Bye.